That was then, as in Kupuswamy Annamalai's rise. And now, things are different, particularly when it comes to Edappadi Palaniswami, the party, which is in alliance with the BJP. Let's listen into what EPS said and also others on the issue.
ஏங்க அவரை பத்தியே பேசிட்டு இருக்கீங்க இப்படி பேசி பேசி தாங்க ஒரு பெருசராகிறாரு நீங்க அவரை பத்தியே பேச வேண்டாம் அவர் வந்து கட்சி நாங்கள் வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட நான் 50 வருஷம் ஆகுது கட்சியில் என்ன நடக்கும் ஏது நடக்குன்னு தெரியும் அவர் இப்படி பேட்டி கொடுத்து பெருசாகணும்னு நினைக்கிறாரு தயவு செய்து அவருடைய கேள்வி எங்கிட்ட கேட்காது தயவு செய்து அவருடைய கேள்வி எங்கிட்ட கேட்காதீங்க வேற எந்த கட்சியாவது கேளுங்க ஏன்னா கட்சியில் இருக்கிறவங்க அடிப்படை தன்மை தெரியும் அப்படிப்பட்டவங்களை கேட்டால் நாங்கள் பதில் சொல்ல தயாராகிறோம் அதை விட்டுட்டு தன்னை முன்னிலைப்படுத்தணும் அதுக்காக இப்படிலாம் நீங்கள் 10 கேள்வி கேட்குறீங்க பாரு இப்படி ஒரு வார்த்தை சொல்லிட்டு இதுக்கு 10 கேள்வி கேட்குறீங்க இது எங்களை போல இருக்கிற தலைவர் சொல்ல வேண்டிய நிலவுக்கு வந்துட்டோம் தயவு செய்து இனிமேல் கேட்க வேண்டாங்க டெல்லியில் வந்து நம்முடைய ஊடக நண்பர் பத்திரிகை தெரிவிக்கிறேன் இன்னைக்கு முதிர்ந்த அரசியல்வாதிகளை சொல்லுங்க நாங்கள் பதில் சொல்லுங்க
Already our party leader, Mr. R.S. Bharati, has responded to it. Thank you.
I have tweeted today the pictures and the Mr. MK Stalin shared with the Noble Steel people, saying that they have entered into MOU for 1,000 crores. And as far as the other accusations are concerned, they have not given any right answers. Rather, they are very particular in taking another 500 crores, whereas we have mentioned 1,34,000 crores. I think they are not satisfied enough with that money, so they want another 500 crores. That shows their hunger for money. And that is why Mr. Annamalai has very clearly said, our president, that unnecessarily dragging his name into this Arudra issue. They are not able to collect the money, they are not able to solve the case. Instead, they are trying to pinpoint that Mr. Annamalai and other office bearers of in our party.
Let's now expand the discussion. Joining me to speak more on this is JVC Sriram, author and political analyst. Sriram, welcome to the show. Sriram, it is gloves off now. You know, after what Edappadi said, you know, that do not ask me about him. I will answer any question, provided it's about some mature politician. Don't you think that this, so are they together, are they not, is it a marriage of convenience? All this has now been put to rest. Edappadi is very clear that maybe he wants to have no truck with the BJP, or let us say with K Annamalai.
See, I think this particular dialogue of saying that I have respect for Modi ji, I want to deal with Modi ji and Amit Shah ji, I have great relationship with Delhi BJP, and then saying that I'm not going to talk about Mr. Annamalai is basically not the right thing to do. Why? I'll tell you it is not the right thing to do. Basically because you say that I respect Modi ji, but I don't respect Modi ji's decision. Because the person who has decided that Annamalai should lead BJP from the front in Tamil Nadu is none other than Shri Narendra Modi. As a result of which, even in the last 2 months, if you look at the kind of statements which Mr. Annamalai has been making, and he has said our path has to be a separate path, our path has to be the path of a lion, a singam. All these are statements which have really hurt the AIADMK. And I, for one, have been debating with several AIADMK leaders in the TV channels locally. And I have told them in point blank manner and asked them the question, if you are not willing to respect Mr. Annamalai and if you cannot digest the growth of Annamalai in Tamil Nadu and in BJP, why don't you walk out of the alliance? What is stopping you from walking out of the alliance?
Right.
They have been absolutely mum on that question.
Right. Sriram,
I have thrown it personally.
Yeah. Sriram, but you know, if about, you know, breaking away from the alliance, you know, a month ago, Annamalai was very clear. He says, we are not cage parrot. We want to fly in the open skies. We do not want to be constrained by any party. Almost hinting that there is a big brother attitude of its alliance partner, that being AIADMK. Also, a lot of people are reading that when Annamalai says that so far as corruption is concerned, yes, I have released DMK files, but then I am not going to keep mum about several other Dravidian parties who are also corrupt. Do you think that in some way or the other, he is also gunning for certain leaders of the AIADMK, Sriram, and therefore the paranoia?
It's not about the gunning for AIADMK leaders. It is to, in fact, is to understand that AIADMK has ruled Tamil Nadu more than the DMK has ruled. AIADMK has been as much involved in corruption as much as DMK has been involved in. The tallest leader of AIADMK, Ms. Jayalalitha, unfortunately, after her expiry, after her death, she had been convicted as the accused number one. And the leaders of AIADMK have been prosecuted and convicted. As a result of which, if Annamalai is going to speak about corruption, and if he is going to be selective and choosing only DMK and keep mum about AIADMK, then the people of Tamil Nadu are going to certainly ask a question. In fact, DMK leader, former member of parliament, Mr. PKS Ilangovan, went on record saying that if Annamalai is going to publish the DMK files, he should also publish the AIADMK files. In fact, those kind of questions came out from the DMK stable itself. As a result of which, it's not about gunning for leaders. It's about if you are truthful, if you say that I have integrity and I'm fighting against corruption, it has to be a full-blown war on corruption.
Right.
It cannot be an half-measured and half-baked tactic, which Annamalai knows.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I totally agree. But which means, Sriram, willy-nilly, the alliance is over. It's a final exit, as it were. You can't stay in an alliance and then say, listen, I'm also going to, I mean, Mr. Ilangovan, great leader, but the point is still in the opposition so far as AIADMK and BJP both are concerned. You can't say, I will stay in an alliance, but I'm going to charge you with all corruption. I mean, that seems like a very strange thing to do. So, which means, Sriram, the alliance is over in so far as the AIADMK and the BJP in Tamil Nadu is concerned.
See, let me tell you one thing. In fact, I have been reiterating this particular point for the last more than a month now in regional channels and also in the national channels, that BJP on its own has never thrown any party out of the NDA. It is the individual parties who have walked out of NDA, which started off from AIADMK, unfortunately. The first party to walk out of the NDA was AIADMK in 1999. Then in 2004, DMK walked out. Then in 2005, TDP walked out.
Right.
And again, history, history is known to everybody. I don't have to repeat all these things. So it is now imperative upon the AIADMK, because if they are going to go alone in 2024, who is their prime minister face? Whom are they going to ally with? Now, these are very important questions, pertinent questions, because he became the general secretary of the party, Edappadi Palaniswami. Now, after becoming the general secretary of the party, he has to prove himself because he has been facing continuous defeats. So that which you must be aware of. 2019, right. 2021, yes. 2022. And all these times he was blaming that internal party rivalry. He was blaming the alliance with AIADMK, yes. BJP and all those things. Now he doesn't have any excuse.
Yeah.
He has burnt all the bridges. So now, if he were to go alone, just a minute. If he were to go alone, now, who would be the PM candidate? Jayalalitha asked Modiya, Ladiya. Can Edappadi ask Modiya, Padiya? He can't. Right. That's the dilemma.
Yeah.
That's where he's now on he is actually, what do I say? He has been sabotaged.